Hello, everyone, and we are live for our second session of Guardian of the Forest Dungeons and Dragons live from the Mythos Conservatory. We are back with our players Alder, Frogman, Reptile, Rosan, and Pip. And let's go ahead and do a quick recap before we get started for the game today. Who wants to go ahead and do a recap? Okay. If not, I will do a quick recap for all of us. We started our adventure entering into the castle woods, where where the party meets for the first time a strange statue, which is oddly realistic. They follow a trail of blood and find their way to a fight going on between a medusa with bright white snake-like snake hair and who is being attacked by a group of kobolds. They intervene and the kobolds run away. The Medusa introduces herself as Petra and asks them for their help defeating Murgis, a young black dragon who has taken over the forest and is converting it into a swamp. His goal is to take control of the guardian of the forest, becoming the guardian, and therefore making the entirety of the forest his lair. For this purpose, he has captured Petra's adoptive parent, Ophion, who is a giant boa constrictor who is currently imprisoned in the temple of the forest, where the party heads to next. They find a few kobolds and ogres. They take the side route to avoid combat. They struggle a little bit to open the door and choose to blast in, alerting the kobolds and the ogres inside. And after ruthlessly killing them, they are now in front of a door that goes further into the corridor, further into where presumably Murgis is. Uh, there is a small spirit familiar who has gone up into the sky and is now approaching what seems to be Murgis's chamber. And that is where we'll start our session. Are all of our players ready?
Yeah. Frogman, go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Reptile,
Wait,
Frogman, Devil.
wait.
Alder?
Yeah. Can you
Cool.
hear me?
Perfect. So, since all of our players are ready, let's get started with the story. We started off at the point where, if you can you remind me whose spirit familiar was it?
Uh, it was my familiar.
Yes, so Rosan's familiar, the hummingbird, makes its way across the air to come close to what seems to be a really wide chamber, 150-foot wide, square shaped. And there are not many holes, and coming close, the hummingbird is now at the edge of your ability to connect with. And at this point, you see that the hummingbird comes to a small circular hole at the top, probably a crumbled part of the ceiling itself. And coming close, you see that inside it's kind of dark. There's not much light. There is a faint red glow from one corner, but it's not clearly visible what is there. But what you do see inside through the hummingbird's eyes is a complex swamp that has formed inside. And at the center, there is the shadow of a large tree, completely rotten, and all of its leaves have been lost. They have all fallen. The ground is covered with grass, and there are some moving shadows moving around. Two of them quite large, but three looks like small ones. But at this point, your vision starts to be go a little blurry, and you lose connection somewhat, and you realize that this is at the absolute border of your ability.
All right. I'm gonna stop. Get Monsieur Hummingbird back, and fly down to Down to where everyone is.
It flies down and comes close to you and sits down on your perches on your shoulder. Um, what do the others want to do? I remember someone was at the door listening in. Who was it? Can you remind me? Yes,
It was me.
Frogman. You have put your ears to the door and you roll for a perception check for me.
Rishika, do you mind if I use my own dice? Because I don't want to keep switching small
No problem. Just
screen.
announce your roll. Just announce your roll.
Right.
Rishika, is that option open for everyone?
I'm
Uh,
sure anyone can roll. I trust you people to
Thank
be
you so
honest with
much.
it.
that would be a 9 for me.
That's a 9 for you. Um, so you look around, you put your ear to the surface of the door. There is a faint, low noise. You can't really figure out what it is, but it doesn't seem to be the just grass or foliage. It seems to be a low drone, weird. It starts and stops. You're not sure what it is.
Mm.
What do you do?
Big. Uh, I turn to the party and say, big locusts down there. Sounds of locust, big.
Mm. All right. And there is a swamp on the other side of the door in like the other room. There's another room beyond the corridor, and it's a swamp. I, I,
Uh,
I look at the snake
good,
lady.
good.
What do
You
we
also remember that the corridor that takes you to this larger chamber had
Mhm.
had kind of an another corner in the middle where
Yeah.
it seems to go downwards. It's like a sloping ceiling off to the side of the corridor.
Yeah. All right. And I need to go on the ground as well. So uh, this is our only way out. Yeah.
Uh,
Do we just break this down again? I, after TL?
Sure, I think breaking it down is the only way out. And I can help you out there. Um, I ask I ask Rosa and Frogman to help me a bit in order to break down the to in order to break it down.
Okay, so roll for strength with advantage.
That's a 3 and 13. 13.
Okay. You just slam against the door and the door smashes in and you hear an audible gasp and you hear a gasp in the middle of what seems to be the sounds of someone sobbing.
I sheath my weapon. Um, which I had taken out as soon as the door had broken open, and I carefully approach the sobbing noise in order and trying to make myself look not intimidating as possible.
You see in front of you at this point a large corridor, and on both sides of these corridors are these enormous moss covered pillars. At the very end of this corridor, which is some distance, some 60 feet away from you, there is a very, very grand looking door. One of the It's very articulately decorated, and you can see this even from at the edge of your vision. You can see that that is very well built.
From where is the sobbing coming?
The sorbet seems to be coming closer. It seems to be on your left side, behind one of the pillars.
I approach the
Uh,
sobbing noise.
I also follow.
So, reptile followed by frogman, you make your way towards the sound, and you see from behind the pillar a face, suddenly a shadow appear, and then move back in, and you hear the sobbing stop. As you
Who
come
is
close,
there? We do not mean harm. I say that telepathically and assuming the target can understand one language, any one language, they can understand what I'm saying.
okay. Who are you? Who are you?
Hmm.
We are friends here to help.
Uh, Wow. At the where were the kobolds? They took my shiny.
The kobolds are no more. We dealt with them. And
Uh,
I point to the others to also follow me.
who had made the drift globe float and was carrying it with them?
Was not me.
Unlikely.
I think it's
Okay,
Alder, right?
Yeah, I think it was older, yeah.
yeah,
Alder,
yeah,
do you follow?
yeah.
So as you follow behind, and the drift globe itself is also following behind you, afloat, levitated. This figure, its head pops out, and you see it's a large, somewhat disfigured head, like somewhat ugly looking head. It pops out and it says, "Oh, shiny! My shiny!" And you notice that it's looking at the drift globe that is floating in the air. My shiny is floating!
Can you describe the figure again?
As it emerges out of behind the pillar, you notice that it's an ogre. It seems to be somewhat timid, not unlike the one that had attacked you earlier. It already is in a somewhat submissive pose. It walks towards you and says, "That's my shiny! Can I have my shiny?"
I give. I mean, yeah, I give it. If I
Alder,
can.
I keep
as
one hand on my weapon as it is being handed over, ready
I
if he acts out.
I say
uh,
move
go
slow,
ahead.
or I jump on you.
And I say
I'll not
telepathically,
move.
I I say telepathically the same thing the man said.
I'll, I'll not move. Can I have my shiny?
Yeah, I
Alder,
get
as
the
you
globe.
Can I see any signs of like him of the ogre like just getting ready to attack or getting ready to jump or run or anything?
roll for insight.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
and
12
I
plus
also roll
1.
and
Roll for it.
13.
13. Uh, It doesn't seem to be hostile. Like I said already, it seems to be somewhat submissive.
Yeah,
Not
but is it trying to, will it, my question also included, will it try to like scurry away or with the thing or whatever?
I have a 19.
it doesn't seem. You're not sure, to be honest.
Okay.
So, did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Rockman, did you roll?
Yes, 19.
19. Perfect. It seems like it's just very desperately wants back its shiny, the drift globe. It doesn't seem to want to escape. It's already timid. It's a little afraid. It seems to be a little upset, but it's not hostile towards you, nor is it
Hmm.
wanting to run away from
Hmm.
Hello,
you.
hello,
Yes.
man who stays
Yes?
here.
Big man
Where
in a
did you get
small.
this?
Oh, oh, my shiny. Oh,
Hmm.
I, I found it in the forest.
Where in the
Was it just
forest?
there?
It was at a camp.
Were there people at the camp?
No, abandoned camp.
Ah, nothing
Hadn't we seen
very.
an abandoned camp, Rishika?
Not through the particular route that you came through,
I
but
see.
you know that this forest was a place where people used to travel through a lot. So it's not unlikely that there would be abandoned camps, especially considering the putrefaction of the forest lately.
I see.
And Alder, as you levitate the drift globe forward, it stops, it doesn't move, and it comes closer. When it comes, it just grabs it immediately and starts petting it almost as if it's like a pet.
How big did you say the ogre was again?
The ogre is around 6 or 7 feet wide and around 7, 8 feet tall.
Oh, so that's a confusing sight.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, so it's just playing with this thing. It's like, thank you. Thank you.
Hmm. Big man in small.
Balls.
No, up.
Yeah.
And what ball?
I chuckle quietly after completing the sentence.
And you
Why?
see that the ogre just keeps on petting and just dump sits down on the ground and continues just like petting the.
What? Why are you here?
We told to guard, but kobold take my shiny, make fun of me. I got sad.
Okay.
I said,
Hmm.
This is so wonderful. We
Kobold
have
kicked in the
reunited
balls.
the man to his
you know,
balls.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch you. Two people talked at the same time.
Yeah. Um, no, I think this is a wonderful occasion. I think we did something good right now. Maybe we should go to, the swamp. Seems like a source of the source of putrefaction.
Hey, what? Why are you saying putrefaction like it's
I mean, eh, kind of smelly.
oh, that's mean.
So, as you come closer to this place and closer to the ogre doesn't seem to want to attack you at all. It's just sitting there. As you come closer, further to the
I asked the ogre
corridor.
if I can pet the shiny.
Ah.
Mm. Oh, you want a pet, Shiny? Uh,
If you would allow me.
roll for persuasion.
Finally, something I am good at. Oh, yes, this I'm definitely good at.
So,
That's a 29.
okay, okay, uh, uh, okay. You help me find Shiny, and it takes the grip globe and its palm and brings it closer to your hand.
I pet the shiny. Do I feel anything after petting the shiny? Anything different?
The moment you touch this thing, you feel a slight glow appear on the surface of this globe. Um, but it's not really switched on. Like you remember last time, it needs the command word to be activated.
Yeah.
I
It's
turn
just,
to Pip at this point,
yeah.
Yes, Frogman.
and uh, my lady, I am really confused, and I haven't asked up until this point. But what is shiny?
I'm not sure either. It's just he has. I think we need to find the evildoer and leave this man to his shiny.
Is was this audible to me as well?
This is in
Uh,
Druidic.
yeah. This was in
Okay.
Druidic, so
Oh yeah,
I don't
sorry.
think you know.
Yeah, I don't know Dick.
Okay. So, so as you come closer to this ogre,
Big man.
you step a little further into the corridor, and this foul smell that is coming every second you come closer to the end of the corridor gets stronger and stronger. And just a few steps in, it's almost unbearably foul. The stench just assails all of your senses.
Does it
It's
smell like
disgusting.
something had died there and was rotting or something else? Some other kind of horrid smell.
It's the smell of rot. It's the smell of just putrefaction, uh, rotten wood. This almost sulfurous, rotten egg smell.
I see.
That's the kind of thing you're getting. Definitely, it's the smell of rot. Uh, you're not sure, but it's kind of what you would expect a really
Big
bad
man,
swamp
what
to
is
be.
behind you?
Whatever is behind, I would like a bath after we encounter it.
Uh, Pip, you feel home.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
I mean, I'll turn to Gur and go like, uh, ball kicked in the balls. No one asking, go out or come with us.
uh, me not allowed further in. Murg is angry.
Who angry?
Murg is angry. Big dragon angry.
I'm sure we can convince him
Hmm.
to let you in. Convince them to let you in.
Roll for persuasion.
It pays to be a bard sometimes. Yeah, that's a 19.
Me me no go into Murg's room. Me me come close but no go far.
That's all right. We wouldn't want to ask you to do
Okay.
anything you're not
Uh,
comfortable with. I look at Frogman. You were saying?
Frogman seems to be stuck. His net just dropped.
are the
It's okay. We'll wait for Frogman. Frogman, your net dropped.
Oh wow.
Marcus room?
Frogman, your net is dropping. We can't hear you. Can you turn off your camera? Okay. We'll come back to Frogman when he returns. Yeah, Frogman, can you turn off your camera? Your voice was got cutting. So,
I was asking, uh, other people in Margis room?
kobold and ogre, two ogre,
How
kobold,
many kobold?
two more maybe, not sure.
Are
Kobold
the
rude,
others your friend?
Ogre, your
ogre not friend, ogre rude ogre. Help me know. They make fun me too.
I look at the others and say, well, I don't think an ogre and a few kobold are that big a problem. But the dragon will surely be a pain in the ass. Any ideas before we enter?
Do we have an option? I don't think we do.
I can tell Monsieur Hummingbird to one check where the kobolds and the ogre are. Maybe around them.
I look at
And
the
I like
ogre.
send
I look at the
Papa.
ogre. Did you say that they are right behind this door?
That big door behind back over there, and it points out to the grand door at the end of the corridor.
I look at Rosan. Well, my friend, it doesn't seem like there is a way around it. We can try, of course, but if it's on the other side of the door, then we are quite in the dark about what the layout is.
Rosan,
pa-
you let the
What about
hummingbird
the
fly
yeah?
up. You let the hummingbird fly up. Uh, there seems to be no way out from this corridor itself, but it flies back and gets out of the main chamber that you were in, the square opening at the top of the chamber. It flies up above you and goes into the same hole again, the crevice that it had found earlier. And now it can fly in, and now since you're also closer, a little bit more clearer of the view, it's a little bit more visible. You see now that there are two large figures moving around and three smaller figures just going around. Two of them seem to be floating in the air, and you can see the flutter of wings as the grass gets pushed down. The ground is covered with grass throughout. There is patches of swamp, like there is a large part of the swamp in the center, and to the end, on one corner, is three glowing crystals, and these red glowing crystals seem to be emanating a black thread of energy which is grasped onto the figure of a long snake floating in the middle of the air, completely wrapped by this black energy, which is like lightning cackling. There is no sound, but you can see that it's completely restraining this enormous snake which is floating in the air. There seems to be no sign of any dragon.
Uh, the
The
snake.
hummingbird flies back
What does the
and
snake?
comes back.
Sure. Sure. Asking what the
The
snake
snake,
look like. I mean, is it
it's
just a
not
snake?
very clear. It's not very clear. Again, not. It's kind of edge of your vision, but you see that it
Mhm.
is white in color.
It's
And
white.
he said a black dragon, did he?
Yes, Petra
Yeah.
had mentioned that uh, this is a young black dragon.
Yeah. I discussed.
Petra right now is following you,
Mhm.
and she is visibly tense. She responds to all of your inquiries, and she's like, that's the main chamber, Murgus. should be in there. That is where the ritual would be held.
I look at Frogman because he had whispered something to me. I go, that's an interesting idea. And I look at the others and I relay the idea that we could ask the timid ogre to call out the ogre and the kobold from that room so we can fight them away from the dragon.
Hmm. Big man, call out other rude ogre. I kick them in the nuts for you.
Roll for persuasion.
This is not going to go well.
I unsheath my sword and say, and well, if kicking them in the nuts is slightly hard for my friend here, then we can always chop their heads off.
Modified one.
I was trying to help you out, but I don't
Nice.
think that can be helped.
Me no go to the me no anger Marcus. Me stay here.
Yeah, we will anger
I
Marcus
mean,
for you then.
I mean, go leave. Then Margus find you if we die.
Okay, me leave. And you see the ogre, it gets up and it takes the drift globe, takes it back from you, you were petting, and it takes the drift globe and starts walking out. And it disappears behind the door into the main chamber itself, where you came from. So you are now the five of you and Petra in the door, in the corridor, somewhat a little before midway to the corridor. What do you do?
Go get snake.
No.
I'll, yeah, exactly. I look at it and it doesn't look like we have any other option.
Uh, the snake. Ophion is Ophion doing okay? Petra asks all of you, particularly Rosen, because you relayed the information. Does Ophion look okay? Is he fine? Are they fine? Rosan,
Yeah. Wait, what?
does Ophion look okay?
Uh, yeah, the white snake, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Is
He
it?
is captured. He's
Oh my
captured.
god.
He's
Uh,
black strings, just holding on to him. It's floating up in
uh,
the air.
it must be Morgus's magic. We have to go. Please,
Yeah,
let's go in.
yeah, yeah. RPTL. Think you could just bust through?
I
Uh,
sigh a bit after my shoulder
DM.
slightly aches after the previous. Yeah.
DM. I will go into my
Huh.
uh, what's the thing called symbiotic entity form. I will use one of
Okay,
my uh, wild shape to do that.
okay. Describe what happens.
It's like so all the brightly colored spots on my skin. Uh, I uh, like like spread out some like things like from my pouch, and like it kind of is like smoky spore formulation, but then like at the edges of those spots, like really like thick veiny mycelium spreads out, and like sometimes it just slightly extending in up into the air, and like little uh, form at the end of my skin, and if I like I move my uh staff aside, and like a bit of it bursts and like leaves out a bit of spores, but I'm just covered in like tiny bubbles of poison spore.
Okay.
My beautiful boy.
So, do you proceed further into the corridor towards the door?
Yeah, we.
Okay. As you walk in a little bit further into the room, the first thing that catches your eye is there is a large gap between two pillars. On one side, approximately where you remember the downward slope was. And on that side, you notice that there seems to be another door. This door, however, is not as grand. Instead, it's etched with multiple different runes on it. Petra looks at it and says, "Those that goes to the basement, but those runes, they're new. They weren't there before. Marcus must have hidden something valuable there, though. There seems to be some sort of arcane runes."
Can we interpret what the runes mean?
Yeah, can I go interpret what it means?
You come close to the runes. Roll for Arcana.
Yeah.
I'm also helping him decipher what it means.
Okay. So one of you can roll for
Okay.
perception, the other for Arcana.
Fine, I'll roll perception then.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
17 for perception.
wait, I accidentally wait. Is it on? Okay, yeah. I accidentally just roll once more. Is that fine? I think that's fine.
Okay. Uh,
I got a
okay.
13.
You got a 13. Uh, the thing is definitely magical, but you don't really know what the kind of magic is. However, Reptile, looking at it, the runes are in a language that you can understand. It is a strange script of common. It seems to be that this is some sort of a code. It's not a language. The
Is it
script is
possible for me
common.
to start deciphering the code?
You read it. It takes you a little while to decipher all of the characters. It's a script that you're not very familiar with. But if you see your Foundry screen right now, you should see what's written. God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just see an OVO. Just so sorry. This is AutoCAD, but I see an OVO there, and that has thrown me off. Okay, that means, huh? Something this name towards the end. I like relay this information to the other. This is a rune. This is a thing which we all can read if we just put some brain into it, right? This is the thing.
So
Hmm.
yeah, visible on the stream. Yeah, it is visible on the stream.
Hmm.
And we just break in game.
We can. I would rather not because I don't know what the runes do.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you want to try and break in?
Yeah. No. 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 I do not wish to because I don't know what the runes do, and that is scary. Only then can you enter. Something this name. I think it is speak this name, but PEAEM is speak. Oh, this is gonna be parcel tongue or some equivalent. Uh, I just say nobody.
The door doesn't seem to care about anything.
I see. If the spaces are in the wrong place, then it becomes the spaces in the wrong place also does not help. The M's and the E's.
How much was your perception roll?
Oh, 17.
17. Okay, no. So, no hints
I
for you.
think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we should go and save the snake instead of that letters.
Oh
I don't
yes,
think
I think if you remove the EM wala portions, then you are fine. Then it is this hold blow belongs this horde belongs
Belongs
sorry
to
not belongs to the
usurper
usurper
of
usurper
life.
of life. Bow your head and speak his name, only then can you enter.
Okay.
I look at Pip and Rosanna and like nice crack, and I do a small curtsy bow.
all right, all right.
Yes. Okay. So you bow.
I bow and I say, actually I don't. I would like I would like for someone else to do this because um I keep my sword out and like, well, someone else can proceed to do this while I watch over our backs.
Do what?
Speak his name, bowing your head.
What is?
Um,
Satan.
Marcus?
Hmm. Oh, right.
uh-huh.
I bow and I say, Margis.
At the moment you do this, the you see that the runes start to glow, and they start glowing with this green energy, and then they fade and the runes completely disappear from its surface, and the roll swings open. Inside, you can see that there's a set of stairs that go down, and at the bottom itself, you can see glint of something sparkling.
I'm gonna jump. How far? How down is it? How far down does the stairs go?
Um, it's around total of something like 15 feet drop. So 45
I'm just
degrees,
gonna
15
drop.
feet.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
jump,
You jump and just drop down at the bottom.
I rush after
and I'm just like
the
And
going to
man.
like put my like bow out, like ready for anybody to attack. But yeah,
you jump down and you feel as you slam onto what seems to be a pile of gold that's just lying there. And you look around quickly. There is no creature there. There's a huge pile of gold. There
okay.
is, yeah, go
This
ahead.
is point. I mean, I feel the coins, and and like this is pointless. I'm going to cast detect poison and disease with a spell slot.
Okay. You immediately, your eyes go grayscale. You are blind anyway, so your eyes start going up here. You see a faint shadow of things around you. You see that there is a small vial that seems to be glowing on the side, and what seems to be a sword. It's kind of like a sword that's glowing with some energy.
A
Okay,
sword,
I
you
take
said?
both.
I mean,
I
just
take both. Uh,
The first vial, the immediately as you take in, you realize it's a vial of poison. Uh, and the other one seems to be a sword that has been coated with oil, which is poisonous.
okay. I'm gonna drink the poison and go back up.
Gatorade
What are the
time.
others doing?
I said that I rush after him.
You rush in, you see the same side. There is a pile of gold at the center of the basement. There is a very beautifully made tapestry that is on the side. There are a few what seem to be shelves that have some more items. You would probably have to look around and find all of them.
Do I see any signs of life?
There seems to be no one inside over here. It's not a very large basement. Looking around, there's no obvious signs of life. You can try
Okay.
and investigate if you want to.
Um, I would wait. Do I have the spell? I think I do. Yeah, I would like to cast detect magic once in a 60
Okay.
foot radius. It tells me anything which gives off a magical signature.
You, as your vision goes grayscale and a few points start glowing, uh, you find around three items that seem to have some arcane energies embedded in them.
Are they close by? Like can I grab them right now?
Yes, one of them is on the shelf, one of them is in the pile on the ground itself, somewhat hidden inside. And one of them is on the ground in a vial.
I pick up the vial, I pick up the thing on the shelf, and I investigate to see if the thing which is inside the ground, inside the tile you said, is it booby trapped or something.
Not the tile, I'm saying the pile of gold.
Okay, then I pick up all three.
So you pick up all three, and you see that one of them is a ring. The one inside the pile is a ring, which seems to have these elaborate horns, almost like a ram's horn, created on it. Uh, you are not sure what exactly it is, but it definitely is magical. Um, you will probably need to attune to it. It seems to like demand attunement.
Okay.
Uh, the second item that you see over there is give me a quick second. Yeah, the one in the vial seems to be a potion, and the potion is hello.
Hello, we
Okay.
can hear you.
Yeah, cool, cool, cool. Sorry. So the potion seems to be some kind of alteration. It's motion of resistance. Uh,
To something, resistance to something.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
The other two said was a ring, and what was the third thing? Sorry.
the third thing is a strange trinket. You're not sure what it is. It's
Ah,
almost
okay.
shaped like a bird, but it's got a lot. It's a metal bird, but its tail is made of a lot of feathers. You
I
will have
see.
to roll Arcana to figure out what it is. But
Yeah, I
before,
would
as
like.
you're doing
Yeah,
this,
okay. I'm still down there. Okay.
cool. So as you're doing this, Petra is still anxious. She's okay with you guys going down and figure out because you might just find something that's useful against the fight. She's like, uh, get whatever you find and just get it out. You can get the rest later. We need to go inside
Yeah,
and
I
figure.
rush out. I rush out as I hear her say that.
Okay, so
uh,
you roll for Arcana, right?
Rishika, I just
Yeah.
wanted to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. While you do that, I just
Prob-
wanted to ask what kind of sword. What kind of sword is it?
Long sword or great
It's a
sword?
long sword. It's a long sword.
Long sword. Okay. I get out and I like divide the stuff among ourselves so that like me and Rosan are the ones doing the Arcana checks.
Okay.
Also, do you want me to
Uh,
roll separately for each item or just to
just
lump sum?
see. The okay, I'll just tell you. The RAM one, you can okay. You can roll for the RAM. You can roll for all three if you want to, or just roll one.
I will
Whatever.
help. I will help Rosan with all three.
Okay.
Fine. Alright.
Okay. Just roll with advantage then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I just given you 60-20 to roll.
Yeah, let's wait 1 second. 17, yeah. 17 plus 7, 20. Not the roll. It's
Okay.
the modifiers plus 7. Yeah.
Uh,
Roll.
So it's
I,
24 for the first
okay.
one.
So that's for all of
So it's
them.
24.
all of
24
them.
for the first one. Okay.
Okay,
So
sure.
we'll go by order for all of them. Okay.
Okay.
We'll just do this quickly.
Yeah.
Immediately figure out you recognize the RAM's marking, and you recognize it as the ring of the RAM.
Ah,
Uh,
nice.
this is a ring of the RAM. It is something that recovers all of its daily charges. It seems to have all of its three charges, although you do need to get attuned to it. Using an action, you can make an attack roll with a +7 bonus, which will create a spectral ram's head that is going to just emerge from this ring and slam against whatever the target is, causing 2d10 force damage, pushing them 5 feet away. But then again, you need to attune to it. The second item, what is the roll? Okay, the second item is a potion of resistance. You recognize that it is a potion of resistance. It's a potion of acid resistance. So definitely, possibly useful to you. Um, the last one is the feather token. That is a little. You're not sure what exactly it does, but you see that this the bird thing that you have. It's kind of almost like made or cut out of a plant, and you this odd feeling you get, you're not sure what exactly it does, but you know that it is some sort of a summon of something to do with plants, but you're not sure exactly what.
And what was the sword?
The sword was a long sword,
It is
covered
just an.
long sword covered with oil of poison.
Ah, I see. Um, yeah. So the ring of the ram. I mean, whoever wants it, I just put it up. Someone willing to take this up? I give the acid resistance to, like, I pocket the acid resistance, considering I'll be the
Okay.
frontliner.
Okay.
And what is the third thing? You said, oh, okay. Yeah, feather token. Again, whoever is willing to take this get off. I offer it to the druid.
Pip, do you accept?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, my
So
man.
okay, so now you have in your hands three different magic items, and a
So you
sword
want
covered
the
with
sword?
poison and a vial of poison digested.
The sword. Yeah, is anyone going to be using the sword? I look at the others.
Hmm. If nobody's using it, licking, I will lick it.
Is it possible for me to transfer the oil from the sword onto something else?
You can try, but it's not going to be an easy task.
Will it be easier if Frogman does it because he has more experience with poison?
I mean,
It's not really used.
no.
It's not going to help. It's the same thing. It's like trying to take oily piece, like trying to take oil from the surface of a knife and transfer it to a bottle.
Yeah, yeah, understood. Not happening.
Do you want
Yeah.
No,
poison on your
you can have it, my
weapon?
man. I
I
was debating, but now it's fine. I can live without it.
I mean,
Uh, are we gonna
my
are
skin
we gonna go
poison.
in?
I'll. I mean, I don't really need it, so it's fine, my man.
Uh, okay. What does reptile use as a weapon?
Reptile uses a war pick.
Is it piercing?
It's piercing.
Okay. I'll take it from you and just like rub it against my skin, and yeah, you can have weapon for the next. Uh, I don't know for how long this is, but yeah, I will post it in the private chat.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How long will the
So
poison last, Rishika?
the poisoned effect.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a poisoned effect on this one. Uh, which one are you talking about?
No, no, the poison he has applied to my war pick.
The
How
one that is
long
applied.
before the poison dries out? Yeah.
The poison is going to dry out after 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. So coming back to the story, Petra is now anxious, and you see that she has gone a little further, and she's holding her nose with her hands because of the smell, which has gotten worse the closer they come to the door. But she's a little anxious, and she wants to get inside. She's waiting for you guys.
Yeah, I quickly follow her,
Okay.
not wanting to make her wait too long.
Okay. So all of you, do you follow? Come closer to the door.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all of you find yourself in front of this.
Rishka, sorry for interrupting.
Go ahead.
Sorry for interrupting. I think Pip is asking what is the feather.
The feather itself is okay. So the feather itself, it's a part of a plant, almost a druidic shaped. So you recognize it. It's definitely of druidic make. It is something. It's a bird fashioned out of what seems to be a tree, with its feathers actually made of bird feathers. You recognize that it is something that can be used to summon a plant. You're not sure exactly what. Okay.
Okay, not attuned.
Okay. And you don't need to get attuned to this item.
Oh, you don't need to get it. Oh, that's fine.
You
It's
don't
only
need
the
to get
ring of the
attuned.
ram which needs
It's only
attunement.
the ring that needs attunement.
Okay.
Okay. So
Can I
go
just do
ahead,
a check
Tiff.
to find out what's actually happening with the feather thing?
Uh, with the feather, you can roll an arcana, or
Okay.
you can roll a nature, up to you.
Okay, I'll roll nature, I guess. Hmm, that's terrible. 7.
You're not sure what exactly it does. You are not sure at all.
Never mind then.
Okay. So all of you make your way in front of the door, and you see right now in front of you this enormous grand door with gold engravings all across. It's made in the form of vines that grow all over, but you see there is a mild touch of rot to all the wood that creates it now, destroying some of its beauty. The door doesn't seem to be locked. What do you do?
I look at the others. Stealth or kick it in and fuck shit up.
After you, gentlemen.
And then I kick the door open. Sword in hand. Sword no, war pick in hand,
Uh,
sorry.
okay. So you kick the door open, and it opens. The door just completely opens, For such a large store, you did not expect it to open that fast, and we are going to put everyone in the map now. Uh, where is
Nice.
everyone? Let me get you guys in. Um, I'm gonna do a quick thing. Just gonna turn off the conversion.
Oh, oh, I see the
So
snakes.
Oh, damn. Okay.
uh, let me place you folks over here. So let's get all of them in. We have first Rosen.
Rishika, I think you have to unpause.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have Rosen, we have Pip, going in. We have next is Frogman.
Oh, it doesn't show characters for us. No, we'll have to make them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just go ahead and use your character sheet for its things. Uh, we have next.
Can I make a token and send it to you right now? Will that be easier for you?
Nah, it's fine. I'll just make your names visible in a second.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure, that works.
yeah. So we have Rosen, Pip, Frogman, Alder, and someone else is still left on the map. Uh, Frogman and Reptile. Cool. Uh, cool. So all of them. Let me just quickly make your names visible. Cool. Let me just quickly make your names visible. Display names always for everyone. Order display. Display names always for everyone. Display names always for everyone. Cool. Names always for everyone. And display names always for everyone.
Who's the one at the top? The
Okay. Yeah, the it's not clearly visible, right? Let's just quickly get colors in. Let's just uh, order. Just tell me a random color.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
got it. Okay,
hello.
Alder is blue. Yeah, Rosen, tell me a random color that is not already taken.
Please leave green for me. Thank you.
Just yeah.
Purple. Okay. You are purple. We have next is tell me a color. What color?
Green.
I'm sorry, you're
Green.
not audible.
Green.
Why can't we open it?
Light green or dark green?
Dark green.
Oh yeah, you are druid. No, you also have a stake at taking green. I see.
Okay, frogman. Frogman.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Give him yellow and give me.
Yellow.
Yeah. Oh, oh, I called it.
Well,
Give him orange, fine, and give me what is left.
You guys not able to
Give
hear
me.
me?
Right, we are
no,
able
we
to
were
hear it
not
now.
able to.
Give me
Okay,
red.
what do you want?
Give me red.
There you go. Okay,
Also, why am I
so
tilted? Just asking. Yeah, thank you.
You scrolled. While you had
happy.
selected, you
Happy?
scrolled.
Okay.
Or shift scroll.
Yeah. Okay.
How, also,
Okay.
just asking, how do you
So
move your own
right
character
now,
token in this?
um, let me just quickly give you permissions for moving your uh,
Yeah,
RPTL get owner of RPTL, Alder get owner of Alder, uh,
yeah.
Frogman get owner of. Uh, don't move though. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not just seeing how.
Okay, cool. Pip get owner of Pip, and Rosan get owner of Rosan. Done. Cool. So all of you should have access to your tokens now. Well, in any case, we will uh, get started with what exactly happens now. The moment you knock open, it swings open in front of you, and the first thing you notice in front of you, a kobold who is floating a few inches above the air with its wings fluttering around. It turns around in the air, flips around, and looks at you and snarls. When this happens, the air around you starts to boom with a voice. Well, 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 finally you have come. I was starting to get bored. Oh, and you've done me a great service of bringing my dearest Petra home. Good. I need to consume her also.
Can I
It
say something back?
comes, you can say something, but before you say something, the surrounding, it's booming from everywhere. You're not sure where the origin of this voice is at all.
Okay.
Okay.
I just say back. I just shout
I
back. Ever
say
heard of the phrase "died from boredom"? That's gonna happen to you today.
Well, if you say so.
I also don't eat. She has no poison. Checked.
The voice does not reply. Everyone roll for initiative.
Yes. It's economy. Um,
So
Oh,
you
how
can
do I
roll for
add what
initiative.
I've rolled?
Uh, okay. So for initiative, you can just click on the encounter. The second one, there is a roll button next to it. You can just roll over there to roll. But okay, I'll just quickly do this. Just tell me your rolls then.
Okay. I rolled 16 plus 2, 18.
Okay. 18 edited.
I'm still 8 in the thing.
Frogman 23.
Frogman is 23.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Uh, okay. Next, Rosen, what's your initiative?
So 7.
Rosen, what's your 7? Okay.
7.
Uh, Pip, what's your initiative?
10.
Okay. Uh, Aldo, what's your initiative?
10.
Okay. Um, okay. So we have our initiative roles. Frogman, let's get started with some nice old battle music.
Yes. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Okay. So, number one is Frogman. Frogman, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Just so I'm going to take a jump up to uh, the the which is in
You're gonna jump to the ogre in front of you.
Uh,
Hello.
yes,
Okay, so
that's
cool.
what
Okay, so your voice is getting cut. Frogman, your voice is getting cut. Okay, Frogman's voice is little. Frogman, you're back now. Can you repeat? We couldn't hear you. And he got kicked. Lol. Yeah,
I
Frogman, you're
don't
back
like
now. You're
this.
back now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to jump till there, and I'm going to cast fog cloud.
You take an attack of opportunity. That okay with you?
Uh, yeah,
Cool. Uh, the kobold is gonna try and attack you. It's gonna make a. It's gonna use a dagger to slash at you as you're running, as you're jumping away. That is a 13 to hit.
no,
Lamau.
Okay, it slashed at you, but you just managed to jump fast. It's just not, its reflexes are just not enough to catch up to you and land in front of this ogre, which is taken by. What do you do?
A- and I'm going to cast fog cloud.
Okay, so that's the range that you go for, becomes completely cured. Go ahead. That's
And
cool.
as a bonus action, I will
Uh,
cast Shillelagh.
okay, you now have a magic club. Uh, that's your turn.
Yes, that's my turn. By the way,
Okay,
if
now the
was
yeah,
the treasure thing, was it less than 20 minutes ago?
the treasure thing
Wha-
was less than 20 minutes ago. It's barely been 10 minutes.
Okay, so I still have the symbiotic entity active. Just that. Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Also, was it
Okay,
less
that's
than
my
10
turn.
minutes ago? Just asking. While you're on the subject.
Hello? Hello,
Hello?
I'm sorry, your voice got cut.
Yeah, yeah. Was it less than 10 minutes ago also? Because then I have detect magic running
Less
as
than
well.
10 minutes.
Yeah, then
It's
I have
less
detect
than
magic
10
running
minutes
as
ago
well.
for sure. Okay, good. Uh, Give me a second. He seems to have gone a little bonkers.
Roll 20 master race.
Yeah, no, it's my computer. It's eight. So
OF.
yeah, it doesn't handle too much RAM work simultaneously. Let me see what I can do. Yeah. Am I still audible?
Yep.
Okay. Chrome seems to have decided to pull a seppuku.
Oh no.
Uh, yeah, I can't switch tabs. I'm stuck.
F in chat for.
Um, cool. Let's see what I can do. Anything else I can turn off? I have turned everything off. Okay. Yeah. Chrome has decided to die. Uh, yeah, and my computer is at 95% memory usage. I don't understand
Oh,
how
you
that.
can
Hello, am I still there?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Yeah, Foundry died, but Chrome survived. Cool. Uh, Hello,
hello,
am I
am I
audible?
audible? Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you are
audible.
audible.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was saying that you can, in the task manager thing, in processes, you can reduce the priority
Prioritize.
of, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
or if it's multi-core, then you can restrict it to say for 50% or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
With
That's what I did,
yeah,
and that is how it's working again.
yeah, now it should work fine.
Lol. So we're back. The Foundry is still loading unnecessarily. It's not fully loaded, but well, whatever that is, it is now the Kobold's turn. The Kobold tries to. Okay. Um, the Kobold tries to attack, but its reflexes are too slow. It is now the Kobold. Uh, do you do anything else in your turn, Frogman? No more movement. Is the reptile there?
I'm there.
Okay.
The reptile exists.
Is okay. Frogman, you're there.
I don't know.
Yeah, kind of everyone else has gone silent.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I my audio bugged out. I have a reaction here at the start of the Cobalt's turn.
Okay. Did the screen go black for Rosa? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
What's
black.
your reaction?
Yeah. It's going to, so it starts a turn 10 feet of me. So I will use my
Yes.
reaction to throw some poison at it as a druid. Take let me it has to make a constitution saving throw. I will just tell you the damage and DC in a second. Okay. DC
Okay.
is going to
It's
be
okay. Rolled a 3. It's a
okay.
It's a fail.
Yeah, so at
how much damage?
it takes 2d6. 4.
It takes 2d6. Roll for damage. 2d4. Roll for damage.
7. 7.
Oof. Okay. Okay. It takes use as soon don't have a disadvantage because of obscured, right? It's
I
okay.
don't. I mean, this is not an attack roll.
centimeters.
This is just yeah.
Cool.
Also, you have blind
Okay.
sense, right? So obscure doesn't make a
Suddenly,
difference to you.
some it doesn't make a difference to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear this phrase as you hear the sizzling of poison on this kobold, which is definitely taking a bad hit. You cannot see what's happening to it, but it is definitely heard from the sound of its voice.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, for the
that
flavor,
is
I just think my fog cloud is poisonous.
okay. The kobold moves towards where it thinks the source of the poison is and tries to attack uh, you with a disadvantage because obscured. Uh, that is going to be a that is going to 17 to hit.
Hits.
Disadvantage.
Hits.
Okay. That hit. That is okay. Take you take you take 4 points of damage.
Bruh. After both hits.
As you feel a sudden sweep at you, and you feel a dash pierce your side, but barely. It's just a surface wound. Uh, then is this one.
Uh,
This, this one's turn. Uh, Go ahead. What? Your voice got cut, Frogman.
Is it Reptile's turn?
It's right.
It is, right?
It's your turn.
Yeah. I go up to the ogre here. So that is 25 feet movement. Oh, I go here, which is 20 feet movement. And
Uh,
I will.
your movement is halved while you move through the swamp. Your movement is
Oh,
halved while you
so
move
this is
through the
swamp,
swamp
yeah?
itself.
This is a swamp, yeah? The dark green is a swamp, right?
Yes.
So I think this would be 30 feet,
Yes.
right? Then
Movement is halved.
complete 30. Oh, yeah, this is complete
Yeah,
30
this will be
movement for
30
me.
feet. Yeah.
Fine. So I stand here and I will. Wait, I have a war pick. Doesn't have reach, does it? Oh, then I won't go there. If I can't hit him,
Yeah.
then there's no point me going there. From here, I will cast two Eldritch Blasts at this boy, the lower ogre. That seems
Okay,
like a
roll
fun
for
thing to do.
damage.
Yeah, rolling.
Roll for hit.
Roll
Roll
for
for
hit
hit
and then
and
roll
then
for
roll for
damage.
damage.
It's plus
Yeah.
7 too. So a nat 20 and a 16 plus 7, 23. Do both hit? I have two beams of Eldritch Blast, right? That's why I
Uh,
roll two.
Is it? Okay.
It's
Points of nat
23
20
total.
and
23.
okay. Okay. It hits.
Yeah, just let me roll 3d10. Where is my third d10? D10. That is 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 9, 17 points of damage.
That is 17 points of damage. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
And I move here.
Bolts of your spear like bolts.
I move here.
Your spears, your glowing spears just go straight through the air and slam at straight in its chest, and it is definitely hurt. Around before you make, uh, there is a sudden wave that emanates at the surface of this swamp itself that just swarms towards all of you. Uh, all of you make
Everyone make a
So
deck
this
save.
everyone except yeah, everyone except
Dex.
Frogman makes a deck save.
Please roll not bad. Oof. I rolled
Even
17.
does Roseanne also have to do a deck save? Assume that Roseanne would be flying,
Yes.
like off the ground.
Every how far above
All
the
right,
ground?
about not flown up.
Okay. Uh,
So
okay.
do they?
Sorry. Quick correction. It's not a deck save. You don't rose also. You always have to make a strength save.
Expensive.
No,
But Roland
Everyone has
is
to make a
a
you
pretty
read
strength
good
it
roll.
save.
wrong. Has to make a strength. You have to make a deck save. Yeah.
DM, your
Oh,
voice
I'm
strength
sorry.
save is at
cut
11.
cut. Your voice is cutting out. Can you repeat?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I said.
Okay, now it's too late now.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yes, you are back.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So, deck save has to be made by Rosen.
Okay.
Frogman, you also have to make a strength save. Uh, so everyone makes a strength save except Rosa, who makes a deck save.
Okay, strength save is at 12.
Okay.
Yes. Uh, okay.
Yeah, we're all getting fucked, aren't we?
That's an act.
Oh,
Okay. Uh,
it was nice knowing you
Good at the
guys.
okay. Um, so let me roll for these two. Uh, that is
I rolled an 8. I don't know what's
that
going on.
is successful. That one fails. Cool. So no one makes the save except Alder. I think Alder is the only one who makes.
Lama.
I rolled an
Uh,
8. That
all
makes the save.
Oh, wait,
you
Alder rolled an
have a
8 on with
sixth
his
sense
modifier.
that
I don't know.
just somewhat warns you that you need to wait. What was the earlier roll then?
The other was a
The
19. That was a
1d20?
flat D20 for the deck save, which you said by
No,
mistake.
that was the death save that you
Well,
said.
whatever it was. Cool. We'll take that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I thought I'll just take that, but sure, you rolled it again, so it's cool. So no one makes a save. Uh, did Frogman roll? I don't think Frogman.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, Frogman made it then.
You rolled a 9. Frogman made it. Uh, the kobold next to you also doesn't make it. The ogre, however, makes it. As right in between from where you are, around this point, the swarm goes inwards and explodes outwards in a gushing tide that spreads outwards in all directions. Or Frogman, somehow your blind sense warned of this tremor, and you grab hold to some larger plants that are growing uh, around you. For everyone else, tide which almost goes up 15 feet just swarm all of you as all of you are pulled up into the water, the force of the water taking you up, and the water is crashing you down against the ground. All of you prone. Okay. Uh, that is anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Reptile?
I'm debating should I? No, I would not like to do anything else this round.
Okay. Then that is turn. We move on to the next in the order is the ogre. Which one is this one? Yeah, it's the one next to you. It's not prone. Frogman, you are right next to it. It is going to use its great club and attack you. Okay. An attack. A 12 hit.
No. Yeah.
It brings its great club down on you. The fog has its vision and it just slams to the. Okay. That is its turn. It's, however, going to move over here, stay within melee range. Comes over here. Yeah. It moves around, scrambles about. It misses you completely, but it's not gone out of your still. Is its turn? It is now this one's turn. It's gonna move. It's not hindered. It comes over here and it shoots at you. Uh, will be a
Is reptile prone?
Yeah, the prone thing.
So disadvantage.
reptile is prone.
A
That
disadvantage, yeah.
is a disadvantage one. Um,
All range attack at me will be disadvantage, yeah.
yes, it is. It throws a dagger towards you, but it completely misses. Okay. There's nothing else it can do in its turn, so it moves on. It is now the other one's turn. It is now going to. It's right next to you. It is gonna move over you, Pip, the one's right that's right over, and it's gonna drop a rock onto you. Uh, and you are prone. Okay. That is going to be a 20, and I am assuming that succeeds.
Yes.
Pip, what's your AC?
15.
Okay, it's that is 9 points of damage. Okay, as it flies above you, taking a rock from the bottom and drops it right on you, and it comes crushing down on your back as you're lying down on the ground, pulled down by the water. Uh,
My bad. My bad.
uh, uh, okay, cool. Order, your turn.
Where's the other ogre with me? And fire an arrow.
Order,
at
your
the
voice is
ogre.
cutting.
Is it okay? Huh?
Okay, which one are you firing at?
The one far away.
It's still stuttering a little.
The far away.
The far away one. Okay. This one, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, do I see this snake-like thing in the background? No, I'm not snake-like thing. The snake in the background, I can
Yeah,
see
you
that,
do
right?
see. It's
It is
yeah,
trapped by
you can see
something,
that.
right? It's
The
the
glow
black
makes
thing
it
is
visible.
trapping it there.
Yes, exactly. It's trapping it there. It is obscured, however. So, in your line of sight to that
Yeah, that's fine.
creature, so it will be at a disadvantage. Uh, I'm
Like, who
I'm
we talking about?
Alder's attack. Uh,
Okay, then I'll
Alder,
also.
your attack
I'll,
to the different one.
so before I tap, as bonus action, I can get a flying speed of 10 feet and can hover for a minute.
Okay.
So if I go out, then do I have a clear line of sight?
Okay. So where do you want to move to?
Up in the air,
Okay, you go up. Uh, you now have how far can you fly up?
10 feet.
10 feet is not going to remove the obscuration from the fog cloud.
I thought
Okay, I'll
I
just,
thought he was firing at the one farther away.
yeah,
His line of sight goes through the
Ah,
fog
okay.
cloud, right?
I don't think so, but okay. Uh, he...
It does, right?
Oh, he's hitting the kobold. Yes, yes. Then it does.
It does.
kobold,
So
No, I shot the kobold.
the
the kobold,
ogre.
kobold, the ogre,
No, the ogre. Yeah,
the ogre, you can have line of sight straight. The
okay.
ogre, you have
And
line of sight straight. If you float up, you don't have any kind of obscuration from the people also. So
yeah,
roll to hit, flat roll. Okay,
so
that
20.
is a 21. That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Um, okay, okay. So I rolled an additional d6 because as I fire the swarm of the plant kind of things from my hand covers the arrow, and then as the arrow hits the ogre, the uh, plant also pierce the ogre skin around the arrow. The extra 1d6.
Perfect. Plant on crafts on this one as it screams. "Ah!" Okay, the ogre is definitely injured. It seems to be bleeding at certain places. It's definitely hurt. Uh, okay, that is Alder's turn. Tip, it's now your turn.
Okay, bonus action, Shillelagh, and use my club on the guy next
On
to
the
me.
wing at Kobold.
Why am I
Yes.
saving for
Cool, go
first?
ahead. Roll.
Oof,
There's a
nice.
19 hit.
19, 19 hits. Yes. Roll for damage.
Hello.
Seven
Hello.
damage.
Okay, yeah.
I
Roll for
said no.
damage. How
11.
much damage? 11. How do you want to do this?
11.
Oh wait, it's only that much
Stop
HP. Oh, this is fun.
muting. Okay, I'm
How do you
just
want to do
feeling
this?
that he hit me through my spores in a moment of
Okay.
considering my friend's safety. I just really angrily bash him out of the air with my club. And then
With your magic club, you smash at it, and the force takes it by shock, throwing it straight on the ground, slamming its body, and certain wooden pieces that were on the ground pierce its back, and it dies. Okay.
also, wait. Now I would like to use fungal infestation. Hello,
Doing
Okay.
the
DM.
power.
Okay, so my spores
Go ahead.
will be able to infest it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So it now has a zombie stat block, and I command it.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes immediately after
Oh
me.
my god.
So put it after me.
Okay. Uh, it's right after you, right?
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
Also, I would
update
like to use my
command.
movement. Why am I so stupid?
Vico World comes right after you, so it's 9.
That will make a D20 plus 3 to hit.
Okay.
Hmm. No, this is all right.
Okay.
Because I don't trust this website.
Pip.
Yes.
Okay. So it's now
Yeah.
the zombie
Okay,
kobold's
I want to
turn.
take
What
my
does it do?
movement before. I want to take some movement. Should I
Okay.
take my movement? Can I do it? Okay.
Take him.
Half right.
Okay.
Half right.
Yes, you can.
And wait, it's half right.
Yeah.
It's half only through the dark
Over
green
there is
areas, right?
full.
Oh, okay.
Half through the black.
Oh, black, dark green way, yeah.
4. Okay. It's all right. I have
You can reach here if you wish
40
to,
feet movement.
I think. You have
Okay.
40, no, you
Yeah,
can
I
reach
got.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're good. Okay.
then
So you
where's
make
the
your way over there.
Mhm.
The zombie's turn. Right to you.
Zombie has only 20 feet movement, just saying.
Mhm. I don't know if the zombie.
But zombies
I mean, I would like it.
zombie can fly, so it's unhindered by the
Wait, zombie
zombie.
can't fly anymore,
It,
right? No, no, it has a zombie
I
stat
don't
block.
think
It
it
has the
can.
base stat of a zombie.
so
Zombie can't fly.
can it or can it not?
It cannot,
Can
it cannot.
is that
It's basically a zombie stat block,
okay?
like word for word.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay, its
So
speed
it
is 20 feet. It's
Boo
really
walks on the
slow.
hoo.
ground. 20 feet.
I
It
would
can go
like
to the
it.
ogre
I
and
would.
hit it. That's the only
Yeah, I
thing it
would
can
like
do.
it to move to the ogre and then
Yeah.
hit.
It moves to the ogre.
Hmm. Did it move? Stop kicking around. I can't see if it moved. Oh shit.
Okay. Uh,
Just make an attack roll, right? Like
what
Mid
is
here and
happening?
attack
it
roll
has
with
to move.
disadvantage.
No, but the ogre cannot see the thing either, so it cancels out.
No, it
Cancels
doesn't
out.
work that way.
It
Yeah,
does.
It
Okay.
does. I'm almost certain it does not because that is the entire
it does. It does.
dark vision.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
fine.
So
Oh yeah,
It's
I
if
get it.
it's
I get it. I
worthless.
understand what you
yeah,
mean. I understand what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Normal roll.
Okay, I'm
Bruh.
just rolling. All
Nice.
right.
yeah.
D20 plus
I'm
3.
going.
It is a
Just roll a
D20 plus
flat.
3.
Yes.
Roll a flat one.
Oh, that's a 17 to hit. Not bad. D6 plus 1
That's
damage.
Roll for damage.
yes.
Okay. Not
Bruh.
much, but it
Don't
it's
insult my
it
child.
hits the scratch at the large ogre in front of it. It's not hurt much. It's like a mild scratch on its surface.
Is but
Uh,
a scratch?
okay. Is this one's turn? This but a scratch. It is the
Yes.
ogre's turn. The ogre is gonna run right next to you and you, Pip.
That
That
brings
will
out my reaction.
be a
Wait, that's okay. Never mind.
what's
No, you can
your
use your
reaction?
reaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it has to roll a Constitution saving throw and or
That is
take
a
1d6.
okay.
That's a what?
That is a
Constitution saving throw. Wait, let me roll the con save for you guys first. Con save, saving throw, normal. It's a 15 con save.
how much damage did it take?
Hmm. I
It's
No,
a
so
15
if
con
it
save. Does it fail or succeed?
think it succeeds
Hello,
because it's going to be. I think it succeeds
it
because 6
succeeds.
plus 8. So yeah, 14 or above.
yeah, it has.
Wait,
So
are you
no,
talking about the
nothing.
zombie right
It
now? No, what are we doing?
ever.
No, we're talking about the other ogre.
Ah,
This
I
is the
see.
ogre's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of roll.
The ogre rolls a nat 20 to hit you, Pip, with a great club.
God.
Uh, and that's a shit ton
Damage
of
is going
damage.
to be a critical hit. That is 28 points of damage. Okay. Okay. So, Pip, the great club slams down on your head, and you are just crushed onto the ground itself. You are badly hurt. Okay. The ogre still has some movement left. Uh, it is gonna move on further, and
And try to
this
go
is
for
how
me.
far it can make.
Okay, it's not
It's gonna
going for
come
me
for you,
right
but
now.
it doesn't have much next time.
Yeah, yeah, I
Right
will
now.
go for it before it
That's
does for
this is
me,
how much it can
anyways.
go.
Rosan,
Okay. Rosan, are you there?
Hello? Hello?
yeah.
Hello?
Yes, it's your turn.
Right. Yeah. So, let's see. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is uh get up first and then yeah, fly off to towards the south, wherever, somewhere around here.
Move.
I can't move. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
I'll fly off here. Let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I will cast uh Tasha Hideous Laugh on the ogre. Let's
Okay.
see.
That is a wisdom save.
Has to make a save. Yeah, a wisdom save against
It rolls
my
an 8.
15.
It rolls
Yeah.
an 8.
Uh, okay. Wee.
Take.
One sec. Let's do this.
It just becomes prone and
That's it.
incapacitated.
Right. He just gets prone. Nothing. No damage.
You know, you just got saved by a little bit. Ogre is intelligence 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see. I'm sorry. This is like out of game knowledge, but I know that I can. Also, last time I did Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the ogre, so I know
Yeah,
that
I'm just,
works.
I know, but still, it's just funny that like he's just smart enough to laugh.
Just
Also, we didn't have a good
your
time
joke
with
is
this
just dumb enough for him to
on
laugh at.
Ishika's other campaign with wisdom
mm-hmm.
saves. That was
Monumental
terrifying.
stupidity. Okay, the ogre is incapacitated and prone.
And it falls into the swamp. Yeah.
Nice.
Gets to make a save every turn, right?
Uh, ye-
Yes, at the end.
yeah. At the end.
and every time it takes damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
An advantage when it is
Uh,
when it's due to damage.
what damage does it take?
No. If somebody attacks it or it takes damage from some other reason, it gets to make a save.
And that save will be at
It can
advantage
make
as
the
opposed to
save.
the one he makes on
Cool.
a turn, which is
Cool.
normal roll.
Man, it's your turn.
Fuck him up, Frogman.
Monster.
Uh, so I'm going to take 2 hits on the ogre because he can't see me and I have blind fighting. I have advantage, so I'll make 2 attacks with advantage.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
First one was a 16 hit
I think that hits
and
again.
24 to hit. So 2 hits, I guess.
Yeah, both hit.
Yes. Double hit.
Let me
Roll
see.
for damage.
And so that's going to be let me just so that's going to be 13 points of damage to the ogre.
Not bad.
And I'm going to make 1 bonus attack punch against the kobold.
How much to the kobold?
No, kobold is 21 to hit.
Yeah.
I believe that hits.
Definitely hits.
Yeah, wait, let me just so e uh uh it takes so it takes 6 plus 3 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
I'm uh I'm just going to say, like, I'll just change the order. So I'll like jump off on the ogre and like to do a 2 quick whack on his chest. And while I'm landing, I'm just going to land on the kobold and not seeing him there. And that's it. Like, I don't notice I
Lol.
landed on him.
You crash onto this kobold and you hear as it's crushed under your poisonous pressure.
Ah,
This
ouch.
one is dead. Okay. That is this one's turn. Rep, your turn. No, wait. At this point, you hear suddenly, as you see, the this rotten rotten tree from its bark, suddenly there's a cloud of insects that emerge out of it, and almost like a swarm of locusts, it moves forward towards all of you and it surrounds this point, and it is this entire area that I have marked right now in red gets covered with a swarming buzz of insects. Uh, um, all of you who are inside this one, except the ogre, makes a Constitution saving throw.
Please roll high. Please roll high. You should roll high for this. +3 to whatever I roll. Oh, I rolled a 22. I should be fine. I hope I'm fine.
Okay.
Please say I'm fine. Oof.
Okay, Rosin.
Oh no. Oh no. It is someone is alive.
Pip, I'm sorry, but I think Uncaged series just wants you to die.
I don't think they like me.
Bold of you to us, or she'll die on my watch.
Okay. Okay, uh, that is 9 points of damage for Rosa. Half of
Alright.
that, 4 damage for Reptile,
Wow.
and 18 points of damage for Pip.
What damage is
This.
hello?
Oh, right, you are immune to it, right?
What damage
Bro,
is
What type of damage is it?
It's poison damage.
what damage?
poison,
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 poison.
poison.
It's poison.
Oh,
You're immune.
am I?
Oh no,
Are
is it
you?
acid or
I'm resistant or not?
acid?
Check
Are
once.
you into poison though? No, no. Okay.
What is she?
Kind of
Like
like
what race class?
What
Oh yeah,
is
you are not immune. You are not immune to it.
Yeah, yeah.
what is it?
yes.
You have
Okay.
resistance to acid, is what you have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's poison damage. As you are attacked by what seems to be a swarm of insects that bite you and sting you in various ways. These are not insects that you can identify easily, but they hurt and you feel the burn. Uh, Pip, how bad are you? Are you bleeding?
9 hit
Is Pip
points.
downed?
9 hit points.
Hey, that's a lot, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
18 and this is like
Ah,
18 and
yeah.
28. That's
It's
like
fine.
46
It's
and still
fine.
45. Oh,
It's
that's a lot of
fine.
damage.
But I'm sorry, but the dragon hasn't appeared yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, it's fine. I have spell slots left.
Um,
It's
okay,
fine.
it's fine.
Is it my
Sure,
go?
I'm sorry, but
Can I
it
please
is your
fuck
turn,
some shit
Reptile.
up? Yes, I bonus action hex the ogre in front of me.
It's your turn to fuck some shit.
Yeah, I cast hex on the ogre.
Okay.
I move next to him and I will whack whack twice.
Uh-huh.
Assuming both hit, he should be very
Mm-hmm.
fucked up. Wait, wow, I have a plus how much to hit? Plus 7 to hit. So a 15 and a 25. Do both hit?
Okay.
Both hit, I assume.
Both hit. Roll for
Yeah, so
damage.
that is 2d8 plus 12 plus 2d6 damage. Oh, that's a good
Mhm.
roll. 7, 7, 14, 14 and 10. 14 and 10 is 24. 24 plus 12 is 36 points of damage. I do 36 points of damage.
How do
How?
you want to do this?
I look at my
How do you want to do this?
companion Pip. Yeah, yeah, I see my companion Pip getting clobbered over her head by this ogre and filled with rage. I look at the ogre and curse it. And as black energy surrounds it due to the curse, I move forward and I just hit him twice with the war pick, causing gashes across its chest as it just falls onto the ground.
You batter down this already laughing creature on the ground, and you batter it out of existence. But as you walk through this entire swarm, you feel the insect sting and its bites all over your surface. uh, you take another 3d6. You
Wait,
take 8
my
points
movement
of
is not over,
damage.
right? I can try to move out of this thing, right?
Your movement is not over. uh,
Yes, I can.
Head.
I would like to move out of the effect of these insects.
That is, yes. Okay, then you don't take the damage.
Yeah, because the ogre
uh
has been fucked.
Gone. uh
Yes.
it is
Actually, is it possible for me to
then
drag
your turn is
Pip
over
out
then.
as well? Just a second. Is it possible for me instead of going from here to there, Can I go up to Pip
over
and
the
drag them out of the thing?
it's all the obscure your vision. So if you go do that entire thing, you cannot make your way out of the cloud, because moving there and then moving out is gonna cost
Move
you
out here.
out
Move out
with that.
here. Move out here.
So you're here to here. Okay. So you moved here, that is 10 feet. This is 3 units, 2 units in this
Oh, I can only get 2 Pip.
feet,
I can only get 2 Pip. I can't do
25.
anything higher.
No, you cannot go. You
Fine.
can only get
I will
here.
get. I will get
Exactly.
next to
You can
Pip
only
then.
move to here.
I will still move next to Pip then. I'll take the damage, however much it is.
Okay. You'll take the 8 points of damage. You'll take the 8
8.
points of
Okay,
damage.
fine. Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
it.
Cool. That's your turn. Okay.
Yep.
It is the other ogre's turn. It is going to swing at you.
Rishika,
Uh-huh.
couple of things before that happens. So first, I forgot to add 5 points of necrotic damage to ogre from my weapon attack.
Done
So
that.
that's one. And I'm going to use my reaction, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw for my hail of spores.
Also, that reminds me, I forgot to add 4d4 damage to the ogre which I just killed.
Okay. For hex.
What's the Constitution save?
It has to make a con save, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Yeah, it made a 17.
Okay. Then just let me check if it is half damage or none.
Okay.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So it doesn't damage. Okay. It is gonna try and attack. And that is going to be a normal attack.
Why?
No. Disadvantage because obscured.
Yes.
That also misses. Okay. That is no way. There's no way that's going to hit. So it misses, and it, however, is going to get out of the cloud. It's going to try and get out of the cloud. It will take an attack of opportunity from you.
No, I used my reaction.
Then you can't. Exactly. So your turn. The ogre's turn.
That's the ogre turn. Yeah.
Being a kobold's turn. Okay. It's also going to try and make it out. It has flanking bonus, plus it's going to try and attack. It's going to go over this one and attack over Alder, and it's going to try and attack with a drop rock. That is going to be pack advantage. And that is a nat 20. Nat 20 on a dropped rock. I am going to damage. But that is not much points of damage. That is just 9 points of damage.
You use the word not much. I don't think you know what it means.
Yeah. Okay. That
also,
is, this
technically, it cannot make a dropped rock attack because Elder is hovering.
Oh, right. Alder is hovering. I forgot that.
I forgot how is Elder hovering?
So it's right.
Alder
hover. How long is your hover?
1 minute.
1 second, DM. Who attacked Alder? Is it the
kobold?
The winged
the
kobold.
kobold is not alive. Right?
Oh wait, I forgot. This one.
That's a zombie, right?
You moved the wrong one.
Oh yeah, that's a zombie. The other one is dead. This is a zombie boy.
I'm
yeah.
You moved the wrong
He's a
one.
zombie boy.
He's
Yeah.
gonna kill me.
I moved the wrong. Yeah.
Also, just saying,
Lol. Oh shit.
Rishika,
Okay.
is Petra not fighting?
Uh-huh.
Also, yeah, is the snake lady
Oh
not fighting?
Is
oh,
Petra not
shit, I
fighting?
forgot. Completely forgot. I
I'll
completely
kill that
forgot.
No,
bitch.
she's
Hey,
tired. She's
at least let
tired.
her come and heal Pip or something. Allow her that much.
Yeah, she's coming. She's coming.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
I'm abandoned.
Lol. I completely it
That
just ran
bitch.
in my head.
That bitch.
Lol. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna come in at the next initiative order. I'm so sorry, guys.
Bruh. It's fine, it's fine.
It's
It's
funny.
fine.
It's fine.
She just got overwhelmed. Her brother
Okay.
tied up. It's like,
Got
oh
an
no.
anxiety attack seeing her brother.
Brothers are fun.
I forgot.
Cool. Okay. So that is this one's turn. So first of all, I think what would have happened is Petra immediately seeing Ophion would have made a run towards Ophion because that would. However, she is not going to move much because again swamp. Uh, we will have her enter over here itself. Um, I'll just do Petra's one turn now. Back to her turn order then. Does that work
Yeah,
for
it
everyone?
works. That works fine, yeah.
So Petra is going to first definitely going to attack this ogre closer. It's going to be attack. Cool. That is to hit. Um, definitely hits. That is a 23. And she rolls for damage. Normal. But does only 3 points of damage, which kind of sucks. One. The ogre takes 3 points of damage. She attacks again with her hair. Uh, that is going to be okay. That is going to just hit, and that's going to be 20 points on the ogre.
Get fucked.
Okay, but the ogre is not down yet. That is Medusa's turn. That is Petra's turn. We move in to Alder. It is your turn, but wait, the winged world has to make its turn. It's going to attack Reptile, but it's again obscured, so it can't really see. It's just going to make a random hit. Let's see. Um, Disadvantage. It's going to throw a dagger. It's going to be at a disadvantage. That is going to be a 13 to hit.
Doesn't
Reptile,
hit.
13.
Nowhere close. Nowhere close.
The dagger just misses completely, nowhere close to you. You are fine. The winged kobold is gonna move over here. That is its turn. Alder, it's your turn. The
I'm not
ogre next to
surrounded
you
by.
is really bad.
Okay, I'll
You
just wait
have
it then.
you have Medusa on your side and an ogre on the other side. The ogre is badly injured.
Yeah, I'll just hit it then. With my short sword.
Go roll to hit.
Yeah. Okay, with that.
Okay. That is bad. That is just enough to hit. That is just enough to hit. Roll for damage.
That's bad damage
So
also.
bad.
It's not dead, but it's really on the brink of it. It's
I'm
on the
just going
brink
to
of
move
it.
away into the fog.
Anything else
next
you'd like to do in your
Frogman.
turn?
I'll move away into the fog next to Frogman.
Next
I
to
don't take
Frogman.
opportunity. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't take opportunity attacks because I attack. And I also have blind sight.
Opportunity.
Why do you not take attack opportunity?
Because I have mobile. If I attack, I
Oh,
don't get
nice.
Right.
Nice.
Mobile phase. Perfect.
Nice.
Nice. So you don't take out our opportunity and you make your way out over here. You can make up to here. Yeah, you can make your way up to here around. Yeah, no, you can't make that much. You can make it way up to here. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is your turn. Pip, it is your turn.
Would like to wild shape into an ape.
Bro.
Have I wild shaped?
Wild shape
How do I
into
know if I wild shaped? Ape.
you are wild shape into you are shape.
Ape. Ape shape.
You turn into this ape and you just what do you do after that? That's your bonus action
Okay.
then?
Wait,
That's your
wild
action
shape is an action. Yeah,
or bonus action.
it's an action. Getting out is a bonus action.
Yeah, it's
Right?
your action. Yeah.
Hello. Okay.
So what do you do after that?
I'll run up to this
Yeah.
kobold and then I'll do multi attack.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
Go ahead.
Should I roll
Roll
both
to
separately? Okay.
yeah, just roll for it. Roll for it.
That's fine.
Does a 24 hit?
That hits, definitely. Roll for the second one.
Or not?
Didn't it's 3d20s.
Oh god.
That one
Does a
or
13
that one also just hit. Both of them hit. One of them definitely hits. The other one just hits. So roll
1d6
for
plus 3,
damage.
1d6 plus 3. This one.
How do you want to do this?
I'm
Nice.
really, really freaking mad and I just do a giant sky like and I beat it up.
Oh no. Wouldn't you hide? One of you
Okay.
hide. Why is
You
it ringing now? It's
slash at
11:30.
it. You just punch at it, and it is clobbered down. It is clobbered down to the ground, and it is gone. That is your turn. Now, as you
Your
see that you have gotten
Zombie boy, zombie boy.
your zombie has its turn. Yes.
yeah.
Zombie can move next to the thing.
No,
I'll
not
control Pip
going
for a
to give
moment.
the. Okay,
Hello.
Zombie can go
Go
here,
ahead.
right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Zombie can go to where, right?
Yeah, yeah, it can go to the ogre, no? Here. It can go here, it can be not
Yeah.
offside
Jump
So
to
also.
make
I'll.
it to the ogre.
Yeah. So the zombie moves up to the
So
ogre and just does an attack.
D20
there's an
plus
attack.
3.
Okay. So okay.
D20 plus 3.
D20 plus 3.
Yeah.
Roll to it.
Yeah. We'll do it.
Nat 20,
It
nat 20,
hits. Roll
nat
for
20.
damage.
Close enough.
Easy.
D6 plus
How
1.
much is the damage for zombie?
D6 plus 1. D6 plus 1.
Okay.
How do you want to do this? It was exactly enough for
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So the dead and like mangled kobold shambles over to the already beat up, like bleeding ogre, and it just swing. I don't know what weapons these guys have, but they just
He has a
swing their
fist.
weapons. It's just the fist. Okay, it's a zombie, right? It's like
Yeah.
"Wah! Wah!" and claws this guy up, and yeah, the last thread of life the ogre was hanging on to. The guy just claws it up.
the zombie. see, the girl doesn't realize that the zombie is coming for him because he probably didn't. He's not smart enough to realize that this is no longer a friendly, and
Mhm.
kind of gives in and is okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna fight back. We'll get rid of this Medusa, but you, the zombie just comes next to it and slashes at it, and the already wounded ogre is just, it can't take the anymore. Ground dead.
Mhm.
And right now, he said you have gotten rid of every single one of its minions. You look
Nice.
around to see what's happening, and what catches your eyes is large bubbles appearing next to the tree around this point. As you see
Okay.
the bubbles stop, and you see and large wings out of the water as it starts moving upwards, and you see a dragon in front of you floating in the air. It swoops down in a quick motion, comes over here. Uh, what's the fog cloud criterion for like moving away?
What am I moving
Uh,
away?
in the sense, can a fog cloud be blown away?
It needs a wind of 10 miles per hour or higher. So it's great.
Okay,
It's like high speed winds.
high speed winds. Okay, so not enough
It is possible. I think
probability.
it might
Yes,
be possible.
it is. It is possibly possible because it's a gust. So, what's your so just what's your spellcasting ability, Frogman?
Frogman isn't here
Frogman.
right now.
It
Frogman
will be
has,
wisdom. He's a monk. No, what's that? Druid, right?
yeah, monk
Yeah, he's a
It
druid.
will be
druid.
wisdom.
Either
It will be
is
wisdom.
wisdom.
It's wisdom. So he needs to make a wisdom ability check, and I'm gonna do it against this one's
Strength.
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should I just roll a d20 for him and then whatever it comes,
just
you
roll
add
it.
modifiers?
It doesn't matter. It's an act 20. It's a nat 20 from the dragon.
I mean, what is his modifier? Check, no? If it's also, then it's 25,
Mod-
20, 20. If his modifier is a +4, then it can, a nat 20 still equals it, right?
yes,
As a
yes.
5% chance of making it. Yeah, it doesn't make it.
Definitely not.
Yep.
So the fog cloud completely blown away from the pressure of this one, and
Yep.
all of you are now visible.
Do the
The
insects also
dragon
get
is
blown
gonna.
away?
Insects are under
I
his
mean, they are puny
control,
insects.
so and also they're puny insects, but the distance is also very far. I don't think
Yeah.
a dragon's wings would create a gust for a very large distance.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so he makes it till here, and he's gonna use as he looks at you. Finally, and as green gooey acid emerges from its mouth, and it is a line of 30 feet. So it's gonna catch both Frogman and Alder. That is going to be uh, let me just quickly check. That is going to be acid damage, and it is going to be a dexterity save. So, Frogman and Frogman, are you here, or is Frogman dead?
Is Frogman
Frogman
dead?
isn't here.
The Frogman isn't here.
F. What happened to Frogman's internet? Did he message anyone?
No.
No.
Not message me at least.
Frogman is probably dead by the end of its turn.
Lama, also true. Also very, very true. What is the
Okay,
dragon's
Frogman is back.
initiative? What is the dragon's initiative?
Uh, I'm not. Okay. Okay. Um,
Oh, his internet is gone, he says. I mean, we got a text, so is it really gone?
okay. He's back. He's back. Frogman, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a con save. Sorry. Deck save.
Concept.
What a welcome back, I
Deck
must
save.
admit.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
I rolled a
That's a
25.
fail.
And,
Order, what's your roll? You are fine.
25.
You take. Okay.
Fuck!
11d8.
Frogman, you take 62 points of damage. Oh God, I'm sorry. Frogman, what a welcome. And Alder, you take 21 points of damage.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
close to half my
26
HP.
points of damage. 20. Yeah. So that is 26 points of damage.
Yeah, I was
It's more.
like, I was like, evasion is this level 7 ability. I'll rather multi-class. That would be more fun. So
You are
52, right?
or are you not?
52.
Uh-huh.
Are you
Okay.
down?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Wait, but
The acid.
it is before my turn.
It is before your. It is. What's your turn encounter? It is after
His
your
first
turn.
23.
So wait, did I
For
get
some
a
reason.
turn or not? I'm
Wait,
questioning
the
that.
dragon just showed up,
Turn
right?
is over.
Last turn was the zombie's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Dragon just showed up and decided to fuck us up.
Okay, fine. I wanted to heal before, like not me, but yeah.
your turn is long over. No,
It's fine.
after
It's
that
fine. It's fine.
Medusa
It's
came in
fine.
and all that happened.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good.
So yeah, it is a black dragon's turn. The dragon, you are down. Acid burns through your poisonous skin, and you fall to the ground unconscious. Alder, you also badly hurt by the acid. And Murgis laughs. I'm not bored, so bored anymore. That is Murgis's turn. It is now Rosan, your turn.
Oh, all right. All right. So, a dragon is here.
I just
Um,
look at the wizard and just say, this.
are you looking at me,
Oh,
RPT?
yeah, I'm not. I'm not. F it. I'm not. You do what
I
you want.
I I I look at you. I look at you, the RPTL. I'm looking for like
Yeah.
a acknowledgement from you.
Yeah, I say yes. I nod for whatever you
All
wish
right.
acknowledgement for.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to turn RPTL into fucking King Kong. Uh, polymorph,
Yes, baby.
polymorph
Okay.
on RPTL into rating.
Giant tail.
Okay. Uh,
Uh, yeah.
okay. So what's your giant ape? It's a large creature, right?
It's a large creature, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You are big boy now.
There's two monkeys
Uh,
in the in the party
two
now.
monkeys. Okay. So that is no. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to move out
Is
of
that your
it.
turn?
Like to move out of the thing.
Wait, did I get
Okay.
third?
Actually, can I say something before he polymorphed me? That would have been better.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. I would have just shouted,
Yeah.
do it to the zombie, but okay. Your call.
What?
Okay.
Because mental stats are also replaced by the mental stats of the creature you're replacing them as. So you could do it to the zombie instead
Yeah,
of
yeah,
me.
Mhm.
yeah. Okay. So, but it's what's done is done. We
And
will
what is
move on
done is
ahead.
fine. That's fine.
Cool. Okay. Rosa, anything else you'd like to do? You have moved out. That's your turn. Okay. We come back to top of the initiative. Frogman, private role, game role, death saving throw. Okay.
Going to see a giant ape.
That's your turn. Reptile, it's your turn.
Yeah, I will.
Also, no, it's not your turn. It's not your turn. It is lair action. Uh, it is going to be
Layer action he puts at the start of his turn. No, it's not at.
no. Rare action is at initiative count 20.
It's initiated 20. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So initiative count 20. Uh, it is going to once again. Where is okay? So this would be the point where he chooses. He is going to start another tidal wave at this point. So I believe this catches all of you. Rosin again, deck save. Everyone else, strength save. Frogman ignored because just going to get pulled up and pulled down. No damage. Automatic failed saving throw. But getting slapped. Okay. I am going to ignore the fact that he's unconscious. It's just going to go up and down. Gushing tide. Anyone succeeds? Cool. So, Rosan, you succeed. Order, you succeed. Fifth,
Let
you
me roll.
fail.
It's a strength save,
Frogman
no?
auto fails. RPTL, you're fine. It is outside. It's not range.
Nice.
You're good.
I mean, I would have failed if I was RPTL, but I would have succeeded since I'm giant ape. Just saying.
Yes. Medusa also fails. Winged Kobold also. Let's see. Winged Kobold is also going to fail. So everyone goes prone except Alder and Rosin. So Frogman is already prone. He's not going to take an extra death saving throw because of that. It's just a tide that washes him up and down. That's that. That is Reptile. It is now your turn. Go ahead.
I move up next to him. I can since it's all like normal land and not difficult terrain.
Uh-huh.
And I will fist him twice. And that's exactly what it says on the character sheet. I
Okay,
fist.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
2d20.
Roll to fist.
Oh wait, I will bonus action shift my Hex's curse to him. Since it was already active, I can shift it. I can't initiate it.
Okay.
So that is going to be 2d6 extra in
Doesn't it
both.
become inactive when the creature dies?
No. Pre-existing conditions can be carried forward, but new ones can't be initiated by me.
No. It doesn't disappear. Hex doesn't disappear.
Okay, cool.
Hex doesn't disappear. Okay,
Okay.
so
Then it's fine. Then
that's a 24 to hit and a nat 20 to hit. Oh, that's gonna be a shit ton of damage to it.
Obviously that hit. That is
A nat
definitely
20
hitting.
and
Roll for damage.
24. Both hit? Both hit?
Both of them.
Wait,
Huh?
giant tape character sheet. 3d10, so that is 9d10 plus 12. I just want to do this here. 9d10 plus 12.
Plus Hex.
Plus x plus 2d6.
Plus 3d6, right? Because you crit.
Oh, because I crit 3d6. Bruh. That is 56 plus 56,
So
62, 72 damage.
that is a that is a
Fuck
ton
ton
of
of damage?
You see as you come close to it, it's a fuck ton of damage. Great Ape just comes next to it and clobbers the hovering dragon, swinging at it wildly, bringing it down almost to the ground. Okay, that is a great move. Cool. That is your turn. Medusa is
You.
gonna come straight towards it. She's just gonna make it till this point. She's gonna look at it. Uh, but this dude consciously makes sure not to look at Petra. She's
How
gonna try
how
and longbow.
how damaged is he
Uh, uh,
after 72?
huh?
How damaged does he look after
He is
72?
bleeding.
Not bad.
He is bleeding.
Fine.
Okay. So she's gonna take a longbow attack. That is going to, and her arrow misses. However, she's gonna make another attack. She's gonna throw her next arrow, and the second arrow makes it through, and she does a significant of damage.
Bruh,
Uh,
I'm so proud
by
of the lady.
her arrow finds mark, and the dragon is definitely quite injured. Quite injured. Um, it is
93
now
damage.
going to, okay. Um, turn. It's okay.
This is slightly out of character, but does the dragon not seem to have
All right.
legendary actions?
I can't. I can't hear. Whose turn? Is it my turn?
All
Yeah,
right.
it's
Your
your
turn.
turn.
Okay, I will move forward and I will just cast Cure Within Frogman.
Ah, nice.
Okay. You can make your way over here and you cast Cure Wounds. How much do you heal?
D8
What
plus
is the
wisdom
dice
mod.
roll? Can
1d8 plus wisdom mod, and number of
Oh,
d8s equal to number of levels spell slot you use.
1d.
1d8 plus Wisdom, okay.
Okay.
What's Wisdom?
Yeah. Eight points, not bad.
Okay.
8 points.
Not bad. Frogman, you're back on your feet. Okay. That
Do you
is
have
all the
any,
else you like to do.
Richika? Do you have house rules like exhaustion or something like that?
What?
Some DMs run that after going down, you get
Hello.
one level of exhaustion. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello,
Obviously, one
Rishika?
round of exhaustion.
Yeah, one level of exhaustion, no?
Yes, one exhaustion. Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Ability checks at disadvantage. Not bad.
Bonus action or Hunter's Mark the Dragon. That's it.
Ah,
Can I do that?
nice.
Okay, that's 2 spells.
You can. No, wait. You
Yeah,
can't.
you
You
can.
can't.
Your
Two spells
bonus
on a
action is
turn.
done. You
No. Two spells on a turn is not possible. Rishika, two spells on a turn doesn't happen.
Yeah. Cool. That's fine. I know. It's fine. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Pip, it's your turn.
Okay, I would not like to come
Pip, you there?
out of wild shape. Would like. Can't you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hello. Okay, so I would like
I
to
can hear
not
you now.
come out of wild shape. I would like to throw rock because now I don't know if apes or not.
No.
Okay.
I look back and look at small monkey and
What's
I
the
say,
range?
25 to 50. I think that clears.
25 to 50,
25,
that's the range.
50 is
25
at
to 50
disadvantage.
is at disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's at
25
disadvantage.
You can
becomes
move
the normal.
closer. No, it is exactly 25 feet from her.
It is 25.
Yeah, so it's
It
not
is 25.
disadvantage. It's normal.
It's not disadvantage.
It's normal.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Oh, that's a bad roll though.
Yeah,
Monkey.
Okay.
I look back
I
at
would.
small monkey and I
the
nod
rock
as if
just flies
to
under
console.
it.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
does the animate dead thing work when I'm polymorphed? No, not polymorphed.
Yes.
Wild shaped. It
Yes.
works, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It
Yes
works
or
the
no?
same way like my
Ship,
hexblade
yes.
works. Not hexblade,
Oh,
my
okay.
hex works.
Yeah. Okay,
You can't
so if
initiate
I'm
it,
not
but you can continue with it.
okay, if I'm not wrong, a kobold also died near me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you killed it.
Okay, so I would like
You
to
can't
bring in
initiate it.
another.
You can't
yes.
initiate it.
Oh, I can't
You
initiate.
can't initiate it. You can't initiate it.
Okay.
You can only
You
continue
can't
what you
initiate.
already had.
Okay, never mind. So I'll wait till my next kobold gets
Yeah.
its turn. I'll move away. I'll use my action and movement is half
It's
great. This is
your
30
turn,
feet.
kobold's turn.
Yeah, I'll move here.
Huh?
That's it.
Kobold-
Is
Not,
it
it's
kobolds?
half of half. It's half of half because you were already prone. You have to get up. You have to get up.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll be here
You
then.
were prone. You were get up. You can
Yeah,
move. You can.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So is it
You're in the
kobold?
swamp. That is your turn. It's now your
What
zombie's
can
turn.
the kobold do?
Mm-hmm.
Zombie has no range attacks. It can only walk closer.
Yeah, it can just walk closer. It has a 20 feet
Oh.
speed, right?
Oh, he's just 10 feet now.
Oh, okay, go there.
But
Yeah.
half because
Right.
of the swamp. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
No
pretty
tell.
much
It
counting
would have
that.
been better if you polymorphed him
okay.
instead of me.
It is the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to move away. It's going to take an attack of opportunity from you, a reptile. Uh,
Yes. Tease it.
I will use
Go
my
ahead. Roll
reaction.
for attack.
I will use my
You
reaction. It has to make a con save.
Okay.
does a 23 hit?
23 hits. Yes. Roll for damage
Yes.
plus hex,
3d10
right?
plus 6 plus 3d10 plus 1d6 plus 6. 19 points of damage. And
It is
as it runs
definitely
away, I
hurt,
slam it with my fist.
but
And then I do the whole King Kong thing, thumping on my chest and give a outer roar.
okay. As it tries to go, you kind of just grab its leg and just tug at it, and it is hurt, and you see the tendons of its leg rip a little. And that is your turn. Your attack of opportunity. It goes over there, and you see as it comes
Rishika,
close to this, the one of the
Rishika,
crystals start growing blood.
Rishika.
Sorry.
Can I? It needs to make a con save. I'll use my reaction as well as it starts its
Yeah.
turn. With 10 feet
Okay.
of me.
How much is it?
It's a
How much
DC 14.
it makes it.
Okay, never mind. Good.
Does it take any damage?
No.
Okay. So one of the crystals starts to grow brighter, the magic recedes, and you see the dragons, and you hear the screech coming from the snake. As the snake's body grows, almost you see necrotic marks appear on its surface, and the glowing crystal recedes and goes fades black, and the black tendril disappears. And you see all the wounds that this creature has, ripped tendons, the body's part where it had gotten battered, its broken bones that its leg was mangling, they start to heal. And it heals, how much is it? Let me just, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so it heals, that is this one, that is this one. It is also going to, let me roll to recharge. Where's the acid breath? Lucky for you guys, it's acid breath does not hurt. That is okay. So it has okay. That is Vergis's. Okay. You hear Petra scream, "No, Ophion!" Okay. That is okay. That is Marcus's turn. It is now Rosin, your turn. Rosin, your turn.
All right. Okay. I'm going to. I think we need more people here. So I'm going to call on my old one of my old friends and summon Faye. And
Okay.
yeah, one of the people, Faye spirit shows up.
Okay.
What or
Face
what?
spirits show up.
Spirit. I have to choose whether it's fuming.
Concentration on bottom off.
Oh,
Is it
it's a
concentration?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do
That is concentration. But never mind then. Okay, I didn't pay attention to is concentration and what isn't. I'm assuming Ella's reduce is also
All
concentration.
all summoning spell
Yeah.
or probably most constant effects are.
All of them are. Yeah.
Constant. Yeah.
Yeah.
All constant effects are.
Okay, then.
Okay.
I guess
So you can't do that.
to these people. Use my movement first. However, 30 feet I have. And I'll mystery step
Nice.
over here. Yeah. Over
Okay.
here.
Okay. Okay.
The wizard going alone.
Yeah. Just,
Okay. Is that your turn?
yeah, I do still have my action though.
Go ahead.
How far
Take
am
that
I?
dash action. Take
Maybe I
that
can.
dash action.
Maybe attack. I don't know what attack do I make against this thing. None of my none of my feather damage. Yeah, stop. Okay. I will maybe this is I don't know. I will mind sliver. You should track it. Yeah, make a
That's good.
That
That's
is
good.
wisdom save, right? Or
Intelligence.
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 Right.
Use what? Mind
Intelligence.
sliver?
That is a 5.
Oh, nice.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, but it's 1d6, right?
Hmm.
Doesn't it change as you level up?
Wait, let me check.
It
Then
becomes
I'm sorry.
2d6 now. It is 2d6 now. It is 2d6 now.
What is it?
It's 2d6.
Yeah. Also, it has to remove 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
107. Has disadvantage
Okay.
on the next.
You see it flinch a little, but it is not really badly hurt from it. Okay. That's that. That your turn?
What?
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Move.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Frogman, it's your turn.
I'm going to jump until this point.
Definitely you can do
And
that.
yeah, and I'm going to uh, cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
It's an attack roll.
Touch, which is famously nor chill, nor touch.
Okay, so I rolled a natural 19 at first, but I need to make it a disadvantage because I can't see him.
Exactly. It's outside your
So
blinding sense.
it's going to be, let me see, 17 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Yeah. Then bonus
You try to cast
action,
a skeleton
bonus
hand
action, patient
emerges.
defense.
Okay, that's your okay. It is then Gibbon's turn. Um, it is now lair action. Uh, it is going to shift the swarm over here. Uh, all of you who are inside this, so Reptile, Frogman, Alder, Medusa, uh, all of you have to make a um, Constitution saving throw.
23.
Successful.
Uh, it is 20.
Successful.
Eleven.
Okay, so Rosen. So Rosen is fine. Rosen is not in the range. So Frogman. Uh, so the only person who rolled under is Alder. So is 8 points of damage for Alder and 4 points for everyone else.
And I maintain my concentration on Hex.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. That is this one. That is lair action.
And now I'm at a
It's
grand
reptile.
total of
Your turn.
153. Yeah, now I'm at a grand total of 153 HP. I will take a 10
Okay.
feet running start and I will jump towards the dragon.
How far can you get?
I can jump 23 feet horizontally. So that will not have me in
Okay.
difficult terrain, even though it is technically difficult terrain below me. So I
Mhm.
can jump this much, I think. 23 plus 10 is 33, and I think 35 is. Will you round up? If you round up, then I can jump till here directly.
Okay. One for everything, guys.
Yeah, then I'm here. And now I will fist him twice.
Okay.
1d20, 2d20. 23 hits, but does an 18 hit?
18 doesn't hit.
Doesn't. Okay, fine. Then a 23 hits. That's still 3d10 plus whatever. 3d10 plus 1d6 plus 6. For the two tens. 35 points of damage.
Okay.
How bad does it look now?
How much is the total damage?
35.
35. It is doing quite bad. It is
Wait.
doing
So,
quite bad.
what was that? What didn't hit? Attack roll.
18 did not. 18 did not.
Okay.
18 did not hit.
I have done a grand total of 126 myself to it. Just for like so that we can have some track of how much HP it has.
Yeah. It really it is in a bad condition. Uh, okay, but you are right. You have landed straight in the bomb.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not prone or anything. Okay, so actually, Rishika, the rules say that if you land
Uh-huh.
in difficult terrain, you need to make a DC 10 acrobatics check to see if you land prone or not.
Mhm. Yeah. So you should make
But
that roll.
but I have a plus 9 to athletics, which means if I don't roll a 1, I'll be fine.
Yeah. So let's
I'm fine.
just see if you roll a one. You don't. Uh, okay. So, however, the swamp is not a very friendly thing. Uh, So at this point, you right under you, the swarm is not stationary. The swarm, you feel it move under your feet. As from the side, the swarm starts twisting and form, and it appears next to you, gargantuan, almost like ooze, the swamp itself.
Ayo, oozes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. So that is what the heck fuck just happened? Uh, my computer decided to be a little bitch. Uh, okay. So God. Okay. So it is. Is your turn over?
Um, Two actions and yeah, my turn is over.
So you hear a laugh in front of you. This just keeps getting more fun as you feel the ooze next to you just swarm onto your leg and try to grab you down into the ground.
Hmm.
And it just one an arm thing emerges from your side and slams at you from your back. Uh, that is going to be a 13 to hit.
Just hits me, yeah.
It slams at your back, and that is going to be 3d6. That is 18 points of damage.
We rolled 18 on a 3d6. Oh wow, that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
took
there's a
18.
plus.
That's
There's
fine.
a plus also, of
Okay,
course.
okay, then fine, then fine, then fine.
Yeah. Uh, okay. That is that. Uh, and okay. So that is that. Okay. That. Who's next? It is the Medusa's turn. The Medusa is going to. Oh, Frogman. Uh, in your turn, you were inside the swarm, right? Oh no, that happened before the shifting, so
Yeah.
it's fine. It's Medusa's turn. Medusa is gonna run. She can make it this, so she can make it till here. Her turn still ends over here, so she takes the 3d6. Just to repeat the con save again. Oh no, there is no save over there. It's just a 3d6. Okay, she takes some damage. You feel the insects bite onto her, like you see that the insects are biting onto her, but she hasn't gotten hit yet, so she's been fine till now at least. Uh, okay, that is this one. She's gonna shoot two arrows, one at Murghis and the other at
The
so
ooze.
one at Murghis hits, one at the ooze misses.
It misses the ooze. 13 misses the ooze.
Yeah, uh, uh, 13 does oh okay, I read it wrong. It's
Yeah,
okay. 13
oozes
also
usually have
hits.
like very
So she
shitty
rolls
AC.
her. So Morgus takes quite a bit of damage. He seems really bad state. Uh, okay. Morgus seems really bad state. Okay. The ochre jelly, however, Where is Medusa's damage? That is 6. The ochre jelly is still good.
Let it be
Okay.
good.
Uh, okay. That is this. It is now Alder's turn.
I'll move out of this swarm first. I can't hear you.
Alder, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll move out of this swarm first. And
Okay. Where do you move?
I'll move this way somewhere. Like where I can get a clear shot on this dragon.
Okay. You can't. You can get till this point, not further.
I have 58 movement.
Oh, then you can. Yes, then you can.
Yeah, so then I'll
Yeah.
bonus action hunters mark him and then shoot him with my longbow. It's 19 to hit.
If I just out of character, Rishika,
Uh-huh.
does a 19 hit?
19 hits. Yes.
Also, second thing, this is the BBG, right? Or like, have we more because Frogman needs to go to
This is the
sleep.
BBG. This is the
This is
BBG.
BBG. Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
this is
So
BBG.
then let's just finish
This
him
is the
up
last
real
encounter.
quick, guys. Dude, I can't wait for the time when I'm actually like my polymorph ends.
Lol. Alder. So it
Yeah,
hits.
and
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
This is how much? Um,
so
this is. So the question to you is, uh, you're attacking the.
yeah, your voice is
How do
breaking.
you want to? Give me a second then.
Okay, so who lost their shit right now?
Hello.
I did, which was funny.
I
Yeah,
see.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud
yes.
and clear.
How do you want to do this?
Yay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Woo!
I fire my arrow and it hits him underneath, like on the underside of the dragon, and the arrow basically turns into like vines that spreads throughout the dragon and basically pierces him all over, and he just drops to the ground dead.
Your arrow finds purchase as you say it goes right under reptile's giant form, and it just pierces the dragon on its chest near its heart, and the vines just engulf him and the spikes in it pierce every single inch of his body as his body comes smashing down to the ground, and you see him down dead. This happens, you see the glow on the three crystals fade slowly, 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 and the black tendrils move backwards, and Ophion's slowly levitate downwards to the ground. You see this ooze that was there. It was not completely sentient. It was somehow powered defy the dragon's magic. Leads to the ground, one with the swamp again, completely disappearing. You see Medusa, the Medusa, Petra, run straight through towards Ophion as she
Am I
comes
human
close
again?
to this one. She, you
Wait.
turn back to a human form. Petra is overflowing with joy and relief. She goes to Ophion and she just immediately hugs this enormous snake. It's the snake is almost as wide as her head can go, as her hands can hold, and you see that the dragon, the snake is definitely badly wounded. All of its surface is covered with rot. It's in a bad state, but it seems like it will survive.
You look in this.
Are you saying something?
Wait.
Are you saying
Yes,
something?
good.
Nothing.
Hello.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, okay. You.
Rishika, I formed
We are out of combat.
yeah, I formed two spectral wings using my gem dragon what ability, whatever it's called. Gem flight ability. And I fly to Ophion and give a level 3 cure wounds.
Okay. Roll for
It,
curing.
yeah, it's just symbolic at this point.
Yeah.
I heal if Pip is back in her human form. I heal Pip for 7 hit points as well.
Okay. Reptile, as you heal Ophion, Ophion looks at you and he bows his head, and you hear a voice in your head. Thanks for your
I reply back. I reply back telepathically. It was our pleasure.
No words can express my gratitude to you. Feel free for as long as you need. You see the snake and Petra exchange a look. Petra smiles at you, nodding. Thank you for aiding my daughter. We are in eternal debt to you. Soon we must complete Petra's ascendance. It is a ceremony few mortals have ever witnessed, and we would be honored if you would participate.
Daughter?
Yes, she is my daughter. Petra looks at you and adopted, but well, he's all I have.
Why would you adopt Snake
I could
Father?
understand that.
I'm not sure I understand. Frogman, what did you say?
Me sure don't understand.
Well, do you wish to stay for the ritual?
Can I be? Can I swim?
In the swamp?
Yes.
It will be gone soon, so maybe go ahead.
Okay. If the ritual is
You
happening here, I'm just going to like look at it from the water.
okay? So you go into the water, and you start swimming around. It's very putrefied. It's in a bad state, but soon after Murgis died,
Hmm.
some of it has started to disappear, to dissipate. And you see Petra looking at Ophion in some sort of a conversation with him, probably telepathically. She then turns around and comes to you, Reptile. She comes towards you, Reptile. She, it seems like she's coming towards you, but then she stalks to the side to Marcus. She goes to his body. I expected better from you, brother. I didn't expect us to end this way, but it did. I hope you find meaning after your life is over. She goes to his head and closes this dragon's eyes, which were still filled with rage and disgust. You see her say a silent prayer and she walks towards you, Reptile.
Hmm.
Thank you for your help. I couldn't have done this without you. Ophion is safe. It's all that matters. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything you want from me? You were
I would
free to take all of Murgis's hoard. That gold means nothing to me, and you deserve it.
Can I have some seeds, please?
Seeds of what? May I ask?
Everything. I want all of it.
Well, you're free to ever come to the forest. None of the beasts will ever harm you. Make your way through the forest, you will have our protection.
Will we see you again?
If you wish to stay, you can wait for me to complete the ritual. Maybe we can talk once before you leave. After that, I'll be one with the forest. Maybe you'll see me everywhere, you'll see me nowhere. Maybe fates will bring us together once again. Nothing is certain.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, are you going to stay, Pip, for the ritual?
Ah, I think I'll stay.
Well, thank I thank you all of you, Alder, Pip, for risking your life, Frogman, Rosa, Reptile. This is a debt I don't know how I'll ever repay. But I hope the ritual gives you some meaning or some gift like it's going to do for me. If there's anything else you need from me, I guess we'll have to wait for the end of the ritual. Time is of short notice. And she smiles at all of you, bows her head, does a curtsy, and moves towards Ophion. Ophion takes his place, moves, slithers down into the swamp and to the center where the tree is, and wraps himself around it. Petra walks after them into the swamp itself, comes to the center, climbs onto Ophion to the center of the tree, and sits down in a meditative pose. You see a glow emerge as buds start to appear on the tree. First a few, first tens, then hundreds, and then thousands of tiny new buds emerge on every inch of the branches of the tree, and they spread, grow outwards, and you see Ophion's white body glow brighter and brighter as he starts slithering around in circles around this tree. And you see Medusa, the Petra's body, her hair glow as she floats into the air, and this energy you see flowing from Ophion's body into into Petra's body through the trees, and the trees become covered in white petals, white leaves. Almost, you're not sure whether at that point whether leaves or petals, as you see her float in the air, significantly age as Ophion grows older and older and older. It takes around 15 minutes as you watch, and as this happens, all of you feel This strange energy emerge out of this tree, spreading around, and the water, the swamp immediately purifies, turning into a clean, almost completely pure water, a puddle of water. You hear the sound of birds emerge,
Oh
the fog
no.
dissipates from everywhere, and all of you roll a 1d6.
Hmm. 5.
You find yourself, you are on the surface of the water itself. You were somewhere on the surface of the water, and you immediately feel your body float upwards. And you reach the surface of the water almost as if it is ground. You have received the charm of water walking. You can walk on water for the next 10 days.
Frogman roll
Um,
1.
Frogman, you feel a strong connection in your mind. You feel magic enter you, and the energy tell you that you now have the ability to conjure at any point of time woodland beings. Fourth level version of this spell. You do it once
Nice.
and the charm vanishes. Rosan?
So once I
I
can
got a 5.
have a whole bunch of snakes and I can harvest their poison and let them go. Nice.
Exactly.
You can milk
We can do
snakes.
that.
That is
Exactly.
hilarious.
Yes, you can. Razan, you too find yourself floating on the surface of the water, walking on it like a water strider. Uh, Pip,
Uh-huh.
I rolled a
what's Pip's role?
4. 4.
You find you find yourself getting a strange ability that makes you invulnerable, but it only works once.
What?
It makes you
You
invulnerable, but only once.
Yeah, it makes you invulnerable with the same effects of a motion of involuntary, but only once. And finally, Alder, what's your?
3.
You find yourself suddenly you look around and you find a leaf cloak on your back. You have a cloak of protection for the next 9 days.
Not bad. +1 to AC.
And +1 to all saves, right?
No,
Yes,
Cloak of Protection is not that, I think.
cloak of protection does not have
Cloak of
this.
Protection is only +1 to AC, nothing else.
Yes,
Oh no,
only.
+1 to AC and saving throws, sorry. And
Yeah.
saving throws also.
Let me check. Yeah, okay, yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
it is AC and saving throws.
So these are the charms that you have gotten. And as the ritual finishes, you see Ophion unravel himself from this one, now significantly older, skin aged. And as he slithers out, he goes into the water onto the side and he sheds his skin, emerging a tiny little snake. It's, at this point, it's not a snake,
So
it's a snake.
cute.
I say baby.
Ophion
Can
BEBI.
I
looks at
take
you,
this?
and all of you hear a voice in your head. My duty as the guardian. My duty as the guardian is now over.
Oh, he still sounds like an old person.
I thank you. And as you see, his body starts to glow and he turns and fades into sparkles that flow into the air and fade into the light.
Bye bye.
Petra levitates downward and comes to all of you. Her hair, snakes who were already almost like twisting and curling, now almost levitating with a white glow around her. The ritual is now over. I am now the guardian of the forest. This is probably the last you see of me unless fate determines otherwise. Uh, I feel you should leave now. Uh, I have a lot of work to do. Feel free to take the horde, as I said earlier. I thank you once again. I wish you farewell. And you see her fade into the sparks that move upwards and fade into the sky.
Why?
Au revoir.
You make your way to the hoard. You take all the gold. It amounts to something almost 700 gold pieces, some trinkets that you find. You take everything, split it, make your way out of the forest. On your way, you see that the ogre with the shiny is there, and uh, you see now a smile on its face. It looks at you and says, uh, "The Snake Lady is guardian of forest now. I'll help her rebuild the temple. She gave me purpose. She's nice. I will see you later."
Some other day,
Yes,
maybe.
of course.
Okay. And you see that she still has shiny hold close to its chest. You make your way out of the temple, and you see now that the swamp has already almost faded, and you see rich bird song everywhere. You see the trees have returned. The trees have returned to their former glory, and the castle and woods is once more. It is early dawn, and you hear the singing of birds all around, and the sun is rising on the other side. You make your way down the same road. You see that the statues that you had seen earlier on the way have this depetrified, and there's no sign of them anymore. You see some blood, however, that you had not seen before. Probably the kobolds have now returned to normal and then just run away. Murg is now dead. You make your way back to the merchant who had hired you, and you are paid really well. Well, not as well as the hoard you have gotten, and you part your ways, and that is where we end our story.
Nice.
I
We
hope all of
That
you
was
had
good.
fun. This was the end of Guardian of the Forest. This was the two short that we ran. Do check out
Mhm.
on Dungeon Masters Guild the where this story is from, the original by Awkward Bard, who is a non-binary bisexual content creator who loves playing D&D. I am glad to have this opportunity to have TM for all of you guys. Were amazing players. Thank you for anyone who has watched us during the live stream or will be watching later. Mythos Conservatory will be back with more adventures in the future. Thank you so much for joining, and good night, and have